Good morning, students. Hope all of you are well by the grace of Allah. In our previous lecture, we learned about ecosystem and its components, and today our topic is types of ecosystem. Lesson 3 to 5, chapter 14, environment and ecosystem. Okay. After the lecture, you will be able to explain types of ecosystem, about ecosystem in desert, characteristics of a typical land ecosystem, Sundarban, component of ecosystem in Sundarban, types of ecosystem. There are two types of ecosystem in our natural environment. One is land ecosystem and another is water ecosystem. Okay. And land ecosystem are different types: desert ecosystem, forest ecosystem. Okay. Here is a picture of a desert. Here is another picture of a desert. And we can see here different types of green plants. These plants can produce food through photosynthesis, so they are the producer of a desert ecosystem. And some animals can consume these plant parts, so they are primary consumer. Fox and owl and the bird can consume the primary consumer, so they are secondary consumer. A vulture can eat the meat of a fox after its death. Okay, so it is tertiary consumer and also a scavenger. The scavenger are those animals like to eat the meat after the death of another animals. Okay, after the death, the producer, primary consumer, secondary consumer and also tertiary consumer, the decomposer decompose them, and the inorganic and organic materials mix with the soil. From the soil, the plants naturally assimilate these inorganic and organic materials. Okay, so it is the process of consume the materials. It is ecosystem of a desert. Okay, now the forest of Bangladesh may be considered as a land ecosystem. The forest of Bangladesh is divided into two main regions: the forest of Sylhet and Chittagong hill tracts, the Sundarban forest in coastal region of Khulna. It is the figure of Ratargul forest of Sylhet. It is the Lausara forest in Sylhet, Chittagong hill tracts, and it is the figure of Sundarban. Among these forests, I will try to cover the ecosystem of Sundarban today. Okay. Before that, we have to learn some important features of Sundarban. The Sundarban is a single large forest of Bangladesh. It is situated in the southern region of Khulna district, skirting the coastal belt of the Bay of Bengal. The soil is of high salt density. The vegetation is considered different from the vegetation of other forests. That means the plants grows in this forest are not found in the other forest. Okay. And another features of Sundarban are, as salinity increase coastward in the tidal and subtidal areas, there is a transition of dense mangrove vegetation. The soil is very muddy, so it is not suitable for air passing. So the branch of root grows erect and spread along the upper layer of the soil instead of inwards. Okay, upper layer of the soil instead of inwards. In the root tip, there are present numerous number of pores, and these pores are called pneumatophore. Through this pore, oxygen enter into the body, and after respiration, carbon dioxide come out from the body. So, what is called pneumatophore? Pneumatophore are the pore present in the root tip of the mangrove plants, and this pneumatophore helps in respiration. And another important feature of Sundarban is vivipora germination. The seed germinate while still attached to the parent plants. Okay, parent plant. Here is a video. Let's see this video so that you can understand the VP porous germination clearly. Okay, we know the soil of mangrove forest are very salty, so the germination process is quite difficult here. In some species we can see a special type of germination. This germination is called vivipora germination. The vivipora germination is while seed is still attached with the parent plants, is called vivipora germination. The embryo comes out from the seed and also from the fruits and project it in the form of seedling, displaying the root and hypocotyle. Okay, one time this seedling detach from the parent plants and fall in the water and float in the water. One time the seedling attached with the soil and new baby plant are developed from this seedling. Okay, so this process is called viviporous germination. This is a special type of germination. This is only found in the mangrove forest, hence their soil are very salty. Okay, soil are very salty, so it is vivipora germination in our mangrove forest. Okay, now the producer in Sundarban. Here we can see some green plants. It is Sundari plants, Gewa plants, Keura plants, and also Golpata plants. Important things is that the name of the plant is Golpata, but we can see the leaves are not round in shape. Okay, the Sundari, Gewa, Keura, Golpata can produce food by the process of photosynthesis, so these plants are the producer of Sundarban forest. Okay, and primary consumer, we know those animals consume the plant parts of the plants are called primary consumer. We can see insect consume a leaf, different types of birds consume plant parts, deer consume plant parts, monkey consume plant parts. So insect, birds, deer, monkey all are primary consumer in Sundarban. Now secondary consumer, we know those animals consume primary consumer, these are called secondary consumer. Insect is a primary consumer, a bird consume insect, so here bird is a secondary consumer. Deer also a primary consumer, here a tiger eat a deer, so in this case tiger is a secondary consumer. Cranes, tortoise, jackals all are consume primary consumers, so all are secondary consumer. Now tertiary consumer. Tertiary consumer, those animals consume secondary consumer, they are tertiary consumer. Tiger, hawks all are consume secondary consumer, so they are tertiary consumer. Among them the hawks are omnivores because hawks can consume producer, primary consumer, secondary consumer and also tertiary consumer. Okay, so this is our lecture about the land ecosystem. We cover the Sundarban ecosystem today. Based on this lecture, some homework are given to you. Some questions are given here. Why Sundarban is called the mangrove forest? What is pneumatophore? Which plants are the producer of Sundarban? Why tiger is a secondary consumer? Which animal is omnivore of the Sundarban? Please try to solve this question and write answer and submit to Dojo class. I will check. Okay. So dear students, in our next lecture I will try to come with the water ecosystem. Please try to take some fresh food, take some physical exercise regularly, Stay home and be safe. May Allah bless you all. Allah Hafiz. Thank you very much being with me. Okay, thank you very much.